Yogi, you can see all these brilliant artists performing over there. And we have the Valli Kummi by 1,000 women. And here we have, while we watch this, we would like to welcome to the grand finale of Bharat's biggest sporting event, Gramotsavam 2024. The guests are being welcomed by this captivating Valli Kummi, a graceful dance of 1,000 women moving in profound harmony, rooted in the timeless dance of a culture of Tamil Nadu. Valli Kummi is more than just a performance. It is a celebration of the spirit of womanhood and the essence of togetherness. In every step and every moment, the vibrant rural heartbeat of Bharat finds expression resonating with the joy and beauty of life itself. Once again, a very warm welcome to the grand finale of Bharat's biggest sporting event, Gramotsavam 2024. This is the 16th year of Gramotsavam celebrations here at Isha, and we extend a very warm welcome to every one of you joining us today. All those who are present here and all who have joined us from across the world online. This is where the vibrant energy of rural India meets the excitement of a mega sports festival. On this very special day when we commemorate the 16th anniversary of Isha Gramotsavam, the incredible movement brought to life by Sadhguru in 2004 has not only introduced sports into the lives of rural men and women, but has also transformed their lives by ridding them of many addictions, bringing equality and female empowerment. It is a living, thriving model of how sports can transform individuals and communities by creating the necessary ambience for men, women and children of all ages in rural India to come out and play on a daily basis. Isha Outreach, which is organizing Isha Gramotsavam, has been recognized as National Sports Promotion Organization by the Ministry of Sports and Youth Affairs. In the year 2018, Isha Outreach received the Rashtriya Khel Pratoshan Puraskar Award from the Honorable President of India for Sports Development. Sports celebrities like Sachin Tendulkar, Olympic medalist Shikhar Dhawan have voiced support for Isha Gramotsavam. This year we have 43,144 players, out of which more than 10,000 are women players participating in the Isha Gramotsavam.
ஈஷாவோட கிராம உற்சவத்துக்கு வந்து இதான் நான் முதல் தடவை பங்கெடுக்கிறேன்.
ஆண் பெண் சமம் அப்படின்றத இந்த ஒரு இதில் நான் பார்த்தேன்.
இப்படி அற்புதமான ஈவெண்ட்டை ஏற்பாடு பண்ண ஒட்டுமொத்த வாலியன்ஸ் எல்லாருக்கும் ரொம்ப ரொம்ப நன்றி.
Of 3,830 teams from over 30,000 villages across 5 states of Tamil Nadu, Karnataka, Andhra Pradesh, Kerala and Telangana make Isha Gramotsavam the largest sporting arena of rural Tamil Nadu, displaying India's fantastic rural sporting prowess. And here we can see all these guests really coming together and enjoying themselves, watching this cultural and sporting extravaganza that is unfolding before them on this August occasion. And we have some exciting chief guests who are going to be arriving as well. And in a short while, we will be watching 2 finals, one for throwball and one for volleyball. Earlier in the day, we already witnessed a Kabaddi event, which was an exhibition for the sport of Kabaddi itself being played by the teams from the Yuva Kabaddi series. And that was a great eye-opener as well as to how exciting the sport can be. And here we have the teams entering the ground and they are going to be warming up. a ball can change the world, and there is no truth bigger than that, because sport does really transform lives, and that is what we are seeing, especially with these women who are stepping out from their kitchens and their dreary lives and stepping out and making sport a part of their lives. Not just improving their physical health, but also their emotional well-being is being taken care of using sport as a platform. Isha Gramotsavam and their outreach programs has made it a reality to making rural India a fitter one. Interestingly, many of these events that have been played earlier, the matches in fact, we have seen teams with repeat performers, and also some of these teams are now playing in back-to-back finals, and this is a testimony to go and show that they have not just gone back from one Gramotsav to vegetating at home, but to also keeping the sport alive and playing it on a daily basis and making sure they improve their level of play. And they have now come back again to play, participate, and win in this event. And that is truly how a sporting program should be. And this is a great step in also bringing the next generation of young athletes and raising the next generation right, and inculcating sport and making it a part of their lives. And we have both the teams arriving, those wearing the blue jerseys and one wearing the yellow jerseys, and very soon it will be time to start the same. The throw ball itself has been played by 10,311 players. Karnataka having 1,382, Andhra Pradesh with 1,437, Telangana with 1,538, and Tamil Nadu sitting right on top with 5,954 participants. And this has been quite a participative success indeed. And these two teams, having been there and tasted success, will want to go at each other and make sure that they have the honors and bragging rights for another year going forward. And very soon these events are about to begin. And what a spectacular day in the Sylvan setting here, right at the foothills of the Vellingiri Hills and in front of the Adi Yogi himself. It's a great day again, and a lot of fun and a lot of celebration here. The music and the beats are something to die for, because there's not a person that's not been shaking a leg or a hand for all the activity that's been happening here. to share some interesting information about this event itself. Our oldest participant in the men's category is aged 66 years, and he is none other than Mr. Manikandan C of Namakkal district in Tamil Nadu. And the oldest player among the women is 73 years old from Saraswati Itagani, Guntur district in Andhra Pradesh. And the number of villages, like we said, over 30,000 villages across 5 different states. And we have one of the finalists, Maragodu of Karnataka. Here they are being represented by Milana KP, who's a captain. And although she doesn't have a jersey number, we still have the others, Chandrakala, Reena, Sashikala, Devaki, MP, Namita, Pooja and Ashika. And here wearing the blue jerseys, we have PG Pudur being represented by Nandini, Krishnaveni, Akarshan, Manoranjitam, Tarunika, Madhumiti, Sivadarani and Bhavatarani. And these are the women that are going to be representing and hoping to take the title this year. One from Tamil Nadu and one from Karnataka. But united by the common love of playing sport and participation. Interestingly, this team, PG Pudur, are defending champions, and they have won the Isha Gramotsavam in 2018 and 2023. And the players consist of housewives, students and working members. They found it very difficult to find a common time to practice, but eventually made time to do so. And they also found it difficult to convince their families to participate, but they managed to convince each other's families and put together a team and practice. And here wearing the yellow jerseys are none other than the women from Margodu. And this team also have an interesting story behind them. And these two teams are going to be vying to see which one of them will have the pick up the trophy and bragging rights for an entire year going forward. They were the runners-up to 2023 Isha Gramotsavam, and they will be hoping to pick up a win this time over PG Pudur. They consist of mostly housewives, and throwball is a part of their lives now. As they're all from the same village, Panchayat, they identified players and formed a team which came together and played throwball every evening after work. And one of their team members is a student. She never played any sport in school, but now, outside of school, she's very excited to play, and she's participating in her first tournament. And hopefully this first tournament will bring her a victory that she's going to cherish for the rest of her life. And this is going to be a big uphill task, because they are looking to upend this particular feature and make sure that they take the title over PG Pudur, who are defending champions. So ball can change the world, and no further from the truth it is. Are you game? And this is another tagline. And why not? I think everyone should be game to play, because sport should be a part of everyone's lives. And this is the moment, and this is the celebration that all these men and women have been looking forward to, coming from 30,000 villages from 5 different states. Journey so far has been very interesting. 12,671 teams comprising of 1,43,311 participants over these years have participated at the Isha Gramotsavam. Another year and another time for celebration. And it all comes down to this penultimate moment. For many of these women, it is going to be the biggest highlight in their sporting lives, and probably their short sport careers as well. And this could be the impetus for them to continue on for many years to come, and keeping their families and themselves healthy in the process, and setting the right examples for the next generation. A lot of excitement in the air and a lot of expectation. It's a packed audience here. Some fancy sunglasses also. Cool, yes, indeed. It is a cool event. And that's a lot of face painting happening there as well for the kids and adults alike. Everyone is in the mood to celebrate and enjoy the sporting spirit of rural India. And Mr. Cool here can duck his head under the umbrella. Yes, that's what he's doing. That's a smart move. Just this pair of sunglasses not going to be enough for him. You can see celebrations galore, excitement in the air. And while they await the chief guests to come and begin this match, there's a lot of camaraderie all around. Valli Kummi performed by 1,000 women over here. These beautiful visuals are being brought to you from multiple camera angles and drone videography. Here you can see the sylvan setting here at the Vellingari Hills foothills. The Adiyogi watches while this spectacle unfolds. And it's a celebration of life.
செய்யா முன்னாடி பின்னாடி பாய வேண்டும் தம்பி மூன்றாடி வரிசை தீர வேண்டும் செய்யா முன்னாடி பின்னாடி பாய வேண்டும் தம்பி மூன்றாடி வரிசை தீர வேண்டும் அங்கே மச்சங்கோல் இந்த நார் வந்தோரோ பார் நீங்க நாகரீகமாவே ஆடுங்கண்ணே அங்க மச்சங்கோல் இந்த நார் வந்திருப்பார் நீங்கள் நாகரீகமாவே ஆடுங்கம்மா அங்கே நங்கை கோழந்திமார் வந்தோருப்பார் நீங்க நாகரீகமாவே ஆடுங்கடா அங்க நங்கை கோழந்திமார் வந்திருப்பார் நீங்கள் நாகரீகமாவே ஆடுங்கம்மா நீங்க ஆம்பளையாகவே பிறக்க வேண்டும் நீங்கள் ஆறு மூல வேஷ்டி கட்ட வேண்டும் நீங்க ஆம்பளையாகவே பிறக்க வேண்டும் நீங்கள் ஆறு மூல சிலை கட்ட வேண்டும் நீங்க பெண்களாகவே பிறக்க வேண்டும் நீங்கள் எட்டு மூல சிலை கட்ட வேணும் நீங்க பெண்களாகவே பிறக்க வேண்டும் நீங்கள் எட்டு மூல சிலை கட்ட வேண்டும் செய்யா பொண்ணும் ஜாலங்கையை போட்டிடும் காலிலே பூமியாரமல் ஆடுங்கண்ணே செய்யா பொண்ணும் ஜாலங்கையை பூட்டிடும் காலிலே பூமியாரமல் ஆடுங்கண்ணே செய்யா தன்னே நானே நானே ஒயிலே அண்ணனே நானே நானே செய்யா தன்னே நானே ஒயிலே அண்ணனே நானே லைன் சீக்கிரம் லைன் கைகளாலேயே இப்போ குளத்திலேயே கழுவுறனே நான் வளர்த்தன கைகளாலேயே இப்போ குளத்திலேயே கழுவுறனே சையா தன்னனே நானே நன்னே தனோ தானே நானே நன்னே சையா தன்னனே நானே நன்னே தனோ தானே நானே நன்னே அட பெத்தவாயரோ மடா தம்பி பிஞ்சு பிஞ்சு போகுடா அட பெத்தவாயரோ மடா தம்பி பிஞ்சு பிஞ்சு போகுடா அவ மோரு மோரு என்று சொல்லி அவ மோரு விலகுறகிலே அவ மோரு மோரு என்று சொல்லி அவ மோரு விலகுறகிலே அவ மோரு போல பாடிகோ அவ முந்தான சிக்கடிகோ அவ மோரு போல பாடிகோ அவ முந்தான சிக்கடிகோ அவ தைரோ தயரோ என்று அவ தைரு விலகுறகிலே அவ தைரோ
And here we are tracking the arrival of our chief guest. And we have none other than Shri Sehwag, Virender Sehwag, former Indian cricketer who represented India from 1999 to 2013. One of the only two players along with Sir Don Bradman to score 3 scores of over 219 Test cricket, a staggering strike rate of 82.8 in Test cricket. The one who played Test cricket like one-day cricket like T20 and T20 like T10. Or one of the all-time greats, a living legend, Sehwag was a member of the Indian cricket team that won the 2007 T20 World Cup and the 2011 Cricket World Cup. We also have along with him Mr. Venkatesh Prasad, former Indian cricketer who represented India from 1994 to 2001. Noted for his bowling combination with Javagal Srinath during his playing days. He was also the bowling coach for the Indian cricket team from 2007 to 2009. He was a part of the Indian team that were runners-up at the 2000 ICC Champions Trophy. He is an Indian cricketer, Kannada commentator and coach. And we have Srimati Tulasi Murugesan, Indian Paralympic badminton medalist, first Indian shuttler to win a Paralympic silver medal at the 2024 Paris Games. And Tulasi Mati has also recently won a silver medal at the 2024 World Championships. Her international tally of medals stands at 16 gold, 11 silver and 7 bronze medals for India. And along with them we have another champion, Mr. Mariyappan Thangavelu, Indian Paralympic high jump medalist, Padma Shri Arjuna awardee. Mariyappan is a triple Paralympics medalist, having won a gold medal at the 2016 Rio Games, the silver at 2020 Tokyo Games and the bronze medal at the 2024 Paris Games. He has also been a double medalist at the World Championship with 1 gold and 1 bronze. He was awarded both Padma Shri and Arjuna Award in 2017. He was also awarded the Major Dhyanchand Khel Ratna Award in 2020. And you can see Mr. Virender Sehwag, in fact, being introduced to both the teams. Margodo having done wearing the yellow jerseys. Now we have him talking to the officials as well. And Mr. Venkatesh Prasad following up with his round of wishes to the Margodo team. Mati also greeting and Mr. Mariyappan greeting the players, and now we are seeing the blue team, PG Pudur from Devarayapuram Panchayat here from Coimbatore. And just look at the excitement generated by these great legends of the sport here at the Isha Gramotsavam 2024. A truly momentous occasion here and something that they're going to cherish for the rest of their lives, having been here at this moment and meeting all these legends up front and close, being wished by them and hopefully taking a trophy back home with the bragging rights. So this is going to be something that both teams are going to look forward to. They will want to rewrite history, the Margodo team having been runners-up so far, and PG Pudur will want to become 3-time champions and defend their title here. This is an outstanding visual here where you can see all these crowds thronging to come and watch this visual that is about to unfold. Not just sporting but also a cultural extravaganza waiting for them. An absolute treat to look forward to. And while this year draws to a close, it's only fitting that we should go out with a bang like this. A celebration of life indeed. Doing two things that really gratifies the human soul. Playing sport and dancing and music. So we have Mr. Virender Sevak, Arjuna awardee, Mariappan Thangavelu, Tulasi Mati, and we have Mr. Venkatesh Prasad and the teams from Margodu and PG Pudur. Both teams trying for the title and vying for the same.
By ridding them of many addictions, bringing equality and female empowerment. It is a living, thriving model of how sports can transform individuals and communities by creating the necessary ambience for men, women, and children of all ages in rural India to come out and play on a daily basis. Isha Outreach, which is organizing Isha Gramotsavam, has been recognized as National Sports Promotion Organization.
And this is the moment that they've all been looking for. The games to begin, the final to begin. And that is going to be kick-started by Mr. Virender Sevak. And it's a volleyball for him. But the ladies are going to, of course, play a throw ball. And a zest for life and a sense of humor never fails to amuse. Very soon, hopefully, it's a sign of things to come that the women will be playing volleyball as well in the next Isha Gramotsavam. And probably this is just an indication of what is to come. And we saw Miss Tulasi Mati launching another one of herself there. One more throw. Getting it right this time, Mr. Virender Sevak, making no mistakes. This is a throw ball final, and of course he'll have to wait a little bit to actually launch the volleyball when the volleyball final is about to begin. And now he can't wait to continue to keep playing this game. Mr. Sevak, I think you'll have to step out, otherwise these women are going to have to send you out. They're waiting to play and take the title home. Such core memories being created here with Mr. Sevak playing throw ball with them. What a memory. Mr. Mariappan Thangavelu Arjuna awardee, multiple gold medalist, multiple medalist, international medalist as well. And while Mr. Venkatesh Prasad attempts to catch one, the customary selfies in progress as well in the middle. That's how popular these legends are, living legends of their respective sport. See the joy on everyone's faces. This is what a ball can do to you, and the sport especially can do to everyone's lives, and that is what we aim to achieve here via the Gramotsavam that is being held every year, this being the 16th edition. PG Pudur giving it as hard as they are getting from Mr. Virender Sevak here, and he is giving them a great warm-up. I think he has an agenda, you know. I think he's trying to tire the women out before they can start this match, and hopefully that's not going to happen, because you see these women come from such hardy backgrounds and with so much of stamina and power that they can keep doing this forever. And you can see the ladies in yellow, very, very relaxed. It could work in either team's favor. One could be well rested to play this match and win it all, or the other could be warmed up enough to take it away from a cold team. So we'll have to wait and see what's going to happen in a wee bit. Now it's time to give Mr. Sevak a jersey of his own so he can also join and play, and Mr. Venkatesh Prasad can get one on the other side as well. It doesn't look like they're going to give the ball to these ladies to actually warm up right now. They're hogging it. And it's really, really exciting to see how much they're enjoying this, as are the audience and the players. Distinguished guests for an even better evening of unbridled sport, culture and passion that is unfolding. have entered the playing area and they are pumping each other up and getting ready to put on the show of their lives here to pick up the title and those bragging rights for the entire year. While they may have touched the net initially, that is the last time they will ever touch the net, especially in this game because it is forbidden. And this sport has actually been brought to India from England by Mr. Harry Buck, and it first made its appearance in the then Madras presidency in Madras at the YMCA College of Physical Education. And for the first decade or so, which is in the 1940s, it was played only there, and it took a few years before it could be taken to Bangalore, and that's how the sport grew. It was primarily brought for the women to play. Nine players will take to the floor from each side, and PG Pudur is wearing the blue jerseys, two-time champions already. Margodu from Karnataka, they are wearing the yellow jerseys and they were runners-up in the last edition, and hopefully they will try to win this and take it all, and that is a start. It's a clean serve there and hoping to break the nexus over here and pick up the first point. Both teams are going for a fine rally right now. While one is completely warmed up, the other is still looking to get warmed up, targeting one person and hoping to find a weak chink over there. A long rally that we can see. Best of 3 games. And when you receive the ball, both feet must be planted on the ground. You can't jump and receive the ball while you are in the air. And only 3 seconds before you dispatch the ball once again towards your opponent. A long rally, and this is how it should be. None of the teams are planning to acquire even 1 point initially, because that first point is going to give them a confidence boost. And interestingly, the more spin the ball has, it's going to get difficult for them to catch it. Both teams are evenly bit. And now it is time to actually match their wits against each other. A drop or two. But no one is willing to take that risk. It's just a matter of finding who the weakest link is on the team and targeting that one person. They're looking at lobbing it high and making it difficult to judge it. And the first point is coming. Look at the replay here. It is that lob that actually broke the rally. And the first point has come to Margodu because they managed to launch it in no man's land and pick up that easy point there. It's not been easy though, because a rally preceding it was one long one. Yes, this is the kind of strategy that was required. Making sure they took advantage of it. This time is PG Pudur posting up their first point, and scores are level at this point in time. It's a matter of now whose wits are sharper than the other and making sure they find those cracks in the armor and using it to their best advantage. Launching another high one over there, hoping to unsettle the opposition, and especially when the sun is in the eye, they would want to take advantage of that situation, making it harder to read where the ball is landing. And we are yet to see a clear strategy over here, except the fact that they are keeping it mid-length and sending it back and forth. They are still not looking to exploit or bring in more movement, and this is the second time PG Pudur is launching it into the net and giving Margodu an easy point here. She is not able to control that spin that she attempted to have, and it hits the net and drops into the box. And it's not going to be easy to pick points difference. You have to stay and keep it really close if you want to pick up a win. Nice, powerful put back over there. You can see that she's packing a lot of power into her throws, and here trying to open it and put it in the corner. And that's another point there. And PG Pudur is struggling to stay in the thick of things at this point in time. It's unraveling because she did not have her balance before she launched it. A weak return over there, made sure she put it to the net. And this time, while Margodo has 4, PG Pudur's valuable second point comes courtesy a mistake from Margodo. That's a celebration that you're seeing, shows their spirit of camaraderie and their togetherness. Margodo team really enjoying this. Attempting a drop over there, but you have to see a lot more wit and a lot more strategy coming from the PG Pudur side if they want to make sure that they make this last and take it all the way to the title. And a lot of power there, but that did not give them the altitude necessary to clear it. And so it's another point coming PG Pudur's way, courtesy Margodo's mistakes. In favor of Margodo. PG Pudur is getting into their zone, hopefully. It's a sense of urgency, but sometimes impatience can make them commit some mistakes and errors that might cost them. So they're going to have to take this patiently and make sure every return and every throw counts. And while she's being targeted, the PG Pudur player, she is bringing in a lot of variation. The idea is to make one player tired, so she will commit an error and put it into the net, but PG Pudur is not taking that bait. And you can see how the strategy is happening here. A long over there, and this time there is a little bit of change, and this is what happens when you get impetuous over there. And while there was so much patience in that one player who had so many putbacks, it was this one opportunity that this player got, and her impetuousness made sure that she couldn't clear the net, and that is going to cost them. It's time for a timeout, and then they're going to discuss strategies and come right back, and we see Mr. Virendra Sevag and Mr. Venkatesh Prasad along with Mr. Mariyappan Thangavelu and also Ms. Tulassimati Murugesan on the stage. Legends, all of them in their own sport. Discussions happening. They'll have to control that impetuousness and make sure that they stay in the game by committing no mistakes at all. Margodo is on a mission, and they are going to have to rely on that to carry them through. And that one had a little bit too much sauce on it, so it's out of bounds, and it's going to be another point going to Margodo. You can see the power that she put into it, and it was just out. An easy point for Margodo. And into the net. This is the multiple times that they're making the same mistakes. Nearly 4 times into the net already, and they've been gifting points to Margodo. PG Pudur has to pull out all stops and make sure that they don't commit these errors at all. They have to stay committed to being in the moment, otherwise it's not going to bring them a victory that they so desire. While there's a sense of purpose to every player in Margodo's throws and putbacks, PG Pudur once again doesn't read the length right and actually launch another one out of bounds and giving Margodo another easy point. The rally continues, but I think there is a slight change in scores. And another point coming to PG Pudur's way. So it's 10-3. And that's quite a bit of a difference. And it looks like Margodo is going to run away with the first game. But PG Pudur has to reset, do a factory reset, get back onto the court and make sure what needs to be done needs to be done. A double touch called there. A great celebration there for the Margodo team. 11-3 is the lead. And there's a sense of urgency in Margodo's performance here. They want to make sure that they sort this first game out and put it away in their favor and make sure that they get to the title as fast as they possibly can. So every putback and throw coming from the Margodo players is power-packed. They're not leaving anything to chance. They're making sure that their grip is spot on, while there's a sense of urgency in PG Pudur's performance as well. But that is where the difference lies, because in their urgency, what is happening is PG Pudur is not gripping the ball enough to make sure that it is a powerful one. They're relying on a bit of spin, but that spin won't happen if your grip is not sorted. PG Pudur on the receiving end right now, trailing with just 3 points, and Margodo up ahead with 11. This difference is not going to be easy, and a little bit of respite happening in favor of PG Pudur. Margodo conceding an easy one by dropping it into the net. She lost grip, and in fact that's what happened when she couldn't control the ball. And the favor is being returned once again by PG Pudur. This is probably the 4th or 5th time that they've put one into the net themselves. And this is where the patience that we spoke about will actually give them a good hand. Nice high serve over there, and this is a moment that they didn't expect, so there's a little of bouncing around, and that point is going to go to PG Pudur. A 7-point difference between these two. And another quick point coming to PG Pudur. At this point in time, PG Pudur seems to be inflicting a little bit of very, very well done, and that was thanks to a drop, a little deception over there, and let's put it this way, a lot of wit, using the empty spaces to their advantage and dropping it and varying the pace and length. A 6-point difference. It's knowing when to pull those fakes and pull those hard ones as well, and the choices seem to be working in PG Pudur's favor at this point in time. But Margodo is not going to rest on that, because they know they've conceded enough in quick succession already, and they will want to stop that slide as immediately as possible, and taking it far more seriously and making sure that they don't make any mistakes. Margodo is going back at it, using a lot of power and playing it hard. and you can only use your palms to launch the ball, and the ball cannot actually hit any part of your arm as well. And we have Mr. Mariappan Thangavelu, Arjuna awardee, as one of the chief guests as well. And trying to find those open spaces. Both teams are actually playing pretty much in the same zones only. They really need to vary it up, mix it up. Hoping to crack each one's resolves. This rally goes on and on and on. And yes, that's where it happened. So that was a double touch. A double touch over there. A 5-point deficit faces PG Pudur right now. Margodu is wondering what happened. We had a massive lead and we let it slide to a great extent. And they would want to break this momentum and get one going in their favor instead. But PG Pudur is going to have no part of that, while they try to chip away at this lead and also pick up the first game. A quick return, a spin from a left hand actually. Our throws, our pride. Great support for the ladies who are playing throw ball right now. Trying to find the open court, and she steps out of bounds, but it seems quite okay at this point in time as long as she puts it back inside. Trying to find the third row and target the same player so they can tire her out and make sure that they pick those points. Margodu seems to have some plan, and here we see Mr. S.V. Balasubramaniam, who's our other chief guest, who's also joined in at this point in time and enjoying this final. He's also the founder and chairman of Banariaman Group. He's an industrialist, agriculturalist, educationalist, social worker, and a philanthropist. A chartered accountant company secretary professional. He's also the chairman of the Banari Rural Foundation, which has worked on several initiatives in the region, such as water conservation, afforestation, sanitation, and health, and provided training for farmers. The foundation also works on rainwater harvesting and water augmenting techniques. He is also one of the trustees of the Sirituli, which does all this works in conservation, restoration, and afforestation. And here there's a lot of expectation and hoping to pick up those quick points there. 13-7. And the first game seems to be quite exhausting for them, but the women go at it. And the serve now is with PG Pudur having picked up the 8th point. They're looking to close things and even things up. And time for a celebration because they managed to hold their nerve and go all the way from 2 points to 8 in a trot. And this is something that Margodu will try to stop because they'll have to break the momentum every single time PG Pudur takes it. both teams are in a huddle right now, and it's a timeout. A lot of strategy, a lot of discussions. You can see the heat getting to them, but it's not getting to their sense of togetherness. Neither is it getting to their sense of purpose on the floor. And PG Pudur is trying to make sure that they take this all the way through and break Margodu's upper hand in this game. Brilliantly done. That was a beautiful drop shot there. Margodu did not expect it to come that close to the box, and that was strategy, pure strategy, because she varied the height and length and making sure that it came low enough and get their opponent by surprise, basically. Coming back very strongly into this game is PG Pudur, two-time champion. In fact, PG Pudur is from the Devarayapuram Panchayat, from the district of Coimbatore in Tamil Nadu, while Margodu is from the Margodu Panchayat in the district of Kodagu in Karnataka. And this time, Margodu is the one that's making the errors. And is it fatigue? It could be, because it's a hot day. Even though it started out cloudy and cool, the heat is scorching right now. And coming from the cooler climes of Margodu in the Kodagu region, these ladies might find the going tough in the hot plains of Coimbatore. She couldn't quite get a grip of it, and now this game is neck and neck right now, and PG Pudur is making quite a bit of it. In fact, the momentum is clearly in their favor, and they are not going to let this lie. Neither are they going to make this any easy for Margodu to pick a point of them. They've arrested the rise of Margodu early on and managed to climb from 2 points and picking up almost 10 on the trot. And we have our legend, Mr. Virender Sehwag, on the screen, and he's watching this and trying to figure out what it is that drives these women to relentlessly get that ball across. And he did get a sample of that while he warmed up with the women. Yes, I'm sure after this is over, he'd want to toss a few balls over there and see how it goes for him. Of course, after this, we have a volleyball final as well between the men. $10,311 participating in this edition of the throwball competition itself. Tamil Nadu has fielded 5,954. Karnataka at 1,382. And even though it was off the net, it was very quickly picked up by Margodu and put right back. So the rally continues. And you can see a little bit of crowding in Margodu's area, and that is what PG Pudur has also sensed, and they used it to their favor. And that crowding and that miscommunication over there opened up areas that Margodu never realized they had on the floor. And they've conceded another point, 13 all, and this is going to go down to the wire. This game itself, folks, quite the start and exciting as it can be. What a comeback PG Pudur has given. Two-time champion PG Pudur trying to disrupt the dreams of Margodu from picking up their first title here. Runners-up Margodu last year is not going to find it easy. They're trying to launch the high lobs over there and hoping that hoping that PG Pudur will miss picking up the timing there. Powerful returns from PG Pudur as well. Margodu seems to be tiring a bit, and also the shoulders seem to be slumping a bit because they didn't expect this comeback. And PG, almost a double touch there, but it was very well saved by Margodu. Put right back, varying the pace. Off the net and taken. And that replay will show how this ball is being put right back and is out. So there's a little bit of respite in favor of Margodu. They are grateful for that respite because at least the momentum got broken by luck or by crook. Margodu launching a serve. PG Pudur standing for Pullagaundan Pudur. They should be proud of the way they came back into the game, and hopefully they will hold their resolve to try and pick this game off Margodu's hands. Legend Venkatesh Prasad looking on. Shri S.V. Balasubramaniam. A quick dropped one there almost, but yes, she caught it and put it right back. Great handwork there by Pullagaundan Pudur's teams. Well done. A bit power packed, and then they are hoping. One more point in favor of Pullagaundan Pudur. What happened here while we were watching the faces of the excited fans? This is what happened. Little too much sauce, and the ball is out of bounds.
Point extended to 16.
Once again, it's 14 apiece, and trying to break away is Pullagaundan Pudur's team in blue. Matna Marana Adi, says the, and this time the poster, and this time Margodu is in the return, in the receiving end of this charitable point there by Pullagaundan Pudur. This is a pattern that we see when both the teams come very close. One team acquiesces a point, and then it's once again a chase and a frantic, frenetic pace that we see on the mat, on the floor. And this time that was quite a powerful return, which wasn't expected by Margodu. In fact, a lot of times it is that sense of urgency, and there's a miscommunication over there, double touch, and a little bit of bruised fingers as well over there. $15 apiece. Once again, it's stalemate. Varying the pace and speed. Arpudam, says this poster, which means phenomenal or excellent. PG Pudur putting it right back. Margodu trying to fight with all their reserves right now. The ladies from the hills looking for some extra oxygen right now. The heat seems to be sapping their energy reserves faster than they expected. And here the net has been in their favor, and a little bit of the net actually gave and broke that length a bit, and it dropped fairly close to the box, and they were not able to judge and anticipate where it was going to land. It was more of let's watch where the ball falls kind of moment for Margodu.
Set point.
And a marginal edge with the ladies from Pullagaund and Pudur.